Hello everybody, welcome back. Episode 18 of Sparks Plays Minecraft. 18! That's definitely a number. And it's, yeah, I was 18 once. I gave up. Anyway, welcome back to the Fess. We're going to be doing some work over here, but not on the main tower. We're over here. Let me explain a little bit about some stuff. I started recording this episode the other day. And I knew that I was going to be bothered twice while I was doing it, because firstly I was expecting a client to pick up some files, which they did, and secondly a good friend of mine, Jazz the Dormouse, as his screen name is, came to visit me. We were discussing some things about this channel, but so yeah, I was going to record the episode anyway and just sort of said I may be interrupted at any time, but it's okay. I was interrupted, funnily enough, while I was kind of out, you know, I was building this circle. I'd explained what I wanted to do here, and doorbell rang. I went downstairs, chatting to Jazz for quite a bit, and suddenly realised I hadn't logged out. And if you hit escape in multiplayer, it doesn't pause the game. So I came back and I was dead, and it was over 5 minutes since I died, and all my stuff was gone. So that kind of disheartened me a little bit. And I scrapped the footage I already had because it wasn't great. But it's been a couple of days and I'm feeling ready to continue with this now. I went ahead. We have this sword now. It's not really very good, but you know, it's just a sword. I guess Smite is quite good with the new zombies. We've got a new super pick, an okay bow, some food, you know. Oh, and we have feather falling protection 4 boots as well. So, you know, pretty much back to normal. Today's episode, we are going to be working on a zombie pigman farm. I've been gathering a lot of obsidian off camera. I got through quite a few podcasts. This kind of efficiency 5 pick does help though. What I did was I went over to the witch farm where we have our beacon, which has got haste 2 on it. I don't even know if that helped speed it up, to be honest, the haste 2, but it felt like it. So there's a lot of exposed lava down there anyway, so I was going and getting my obsidian from there. So most zombie pigman farms, and the reason we're building this is for the gold, by the way, are built in the nether, and you do it very similar to the enderman farm we have, where you basically try and remove any spawning spaces and just have platforms that knock them off and they fall to their death, which is fine, but one of the problems with that is that you have to spend a lot of time making the nether around it spawn proof. It's a very exhausting process. There's another type of enderman farm, zombie pigman farm, which, goodness, there we go, which we're going to try and do today off the edge here, which is basically using nether portals, which is what all the obsidian is for. You have just a stack of nether portals up here, and nether portals naturally spawn pigmen in the overworld randomly, and the more you have, the more you get. And then basically we're just going to trick them into falling to their death, and then have some sort of system to come pick them up. Last episode we worked on this. I've not done anything in this world on it since. The problem I'm having is these pulses here, these chests with items in them. They need to send a pulse to turn the farm on and a pulse to turn the farm off. It's very easy to send a pulse when they fill up. That's fine, but when they empty, I'm trying to find a one wide stackable system which sends out a pulse when it receives a pulse and sends out another pulse when the signal turns off. But yeah, I need to think about that a little bit. I want to save on hoppers a little bit and maybe do something a little interesting. So I'm thinking we need to go 24 blocks up. That's how high we need to go for pigmen to fall to their death. And I thought they could just fall onto this platform here, right? I'm not sure whether I doubt the tower will be free floating, but they'll fall onto this platform. I wanted to use grass because it's so green and I haven't really used it anywhere else yet. I may redo this walkway though. And I was thinking, rather than having hoppers to collect them from their fall, I would set up some minecart track down here and have a hopper minecart run underneath here, and the hopper will pick the items up. So if there's rotten flesh and gold on the floor like this, if a hopper minecart runs under it, the hopper minecart picks it up and stores it. So I was thinking, you know, every 5 minutes we can send a hopper minecart around to pick everything up, just sort of zigzagging through all of this. And I was thinking, I don't know how good it would look, but it'd be quite cool if the gold could be stored over here. So maybe we could have, well, either we can have an underground road, but I kind of like the idea of, because this tower is going to be tall, having the minecart spiral up to the bit where the portals start and then go across in kind of a bridge and then join up to the sorting system there. And then once it's on the sorting floor, it can offload and sort the items that it's been given into the appropriate chests, and then wait there for 5 minutes and then do the whole thing again. So that's the aim. The first thing we need to do is build up 24 blocks. I need some vines, I need a building material, and I have plenty of obsidian there, so I'm just going to get those ready and then I'll be right back. Alright, well, I've blocked 25 blocks up. I said 24. I think it's 24, but I just want to be sure in case, because I think zombies and zombie pigmen occasionally have armor which stops them from falling to their death. Yeah, I don't know. So we're 25 blocks up off the ground, and this is it's an even numbered circle, and because we're working with even numbers, and for once this is going to be useful because this is, well, nether portals are even. So I'm using jungle wood as our base block because it'll match the theme. Ooh, that's not right. It'll match the theme of our tower. We can always change it if we need to, and it's fairly plentiful supply, and we need to get rid of it, so that's fine, I'm sure. So the way we're doing this is we're going to try and use as little obsidian to make as many portals as possible, which means basically sharing obsidian across. So you can actually, like, they're 2 wide and 3 blocks high, right? So if I put a pillar of 3 here, 1, 2, 3, you can see that that's actually a corner piece for this portal, and this portal. And if this wasn't on the edge, it could be the cornerstone, the corner point for this portal as well. So basically we are saving quite a bit on obsidian by doing this, like so. Oop. I worry about every misplacing. This is going to be if this doesn't work or it looks terrible, it's going to be it's going to take a long time to take down. So I'm going to keep doing this. I want to get the redstone done in this episode if possible. I'm mindful that the 20 minutes I have for you guys in one of these episodes, 20-25 minutes, always runs out very quickly. So I want to be careful. But I do want to talk a little bit. First of all, you may have noticed that our channel is a little bit quiet the last couple of days. This is caused by an amalgamation of things, a series of unfortunate occurrences that all happened together, I suppose. I mean, Crazy Man and I have both been quite busy at work recently, and we have we were working quite hard on the sub-special. I'm quite pleased with the sub-special, by the way. It came out very, very well, I think. And yeah, we've basically been too busy to be able to get out our usual output. We've only sort of had a couple of days, I know, but we like to keep our schedule where possible. Rias, I thought I misplaced for a second there for no apparent reason. Rias was, I didn't really enjoy Let's Playing it that much, I have to say. We may bring out maybe one more episode, but we don't have that recorded. So let's see, 3x3. We could go with 3x3 or 4x4. I think if I did another one, it would be stretching out past that circle. I think we'll go with 3x3. It's not like we have enough obsidian to reach the height limit like this. So at this point, we now need to go up 3 everywhere. I have feather falling boots. I should survive this fall, but it can't be long before that's no longer true. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yes. So yeah, recording stuff has been a little slow. We've been just doing things, I suppose, but we haven't forgotten you. Don't you worry. What else did I want to say? Oh, there's the caving. Now you're caving with portals. That was surprisingly popular. if you don't know what I'm on about, I may remember to put a link in the description. It's basically a recently released episode, new way of caving, which is you get a silk touch pick and you give yourself a load of portal blocks, like the little purple squares that you get inside portals, and you use those to go caving, but you're not allowed to attack mobs in any way. You can only place down the portals so that they are sent to the nether, which I tried out and a couple of people have left video responses and things, and yeah, it seems to have worked quite well, which I'm pleased about. Woo, scary. So you can probably see how this is going. The bottom layer of portals is almost complete, and then the top of one of these portals becomes the floor of the next one. So saving on obsidian as much as possible, making it compact, and obsidian takes a long time to get hold of, so this is a good thing, I think. The other thing we need to do is make sure that we trick the zombie pigmen into walking off the ledge, because they won't normally do it, but if you use trapdoors, similar to zombies, they see trapdoors that are open as trapdoors that are closed, and will simply try and step on them and fall. So we're going to do that. I'm going to do finish off this layer, and I'll get back to you with some progress, I suppose. Looking at this from below, I have to say that wood does not contrast well with the obsidian. I think I'm going to use stone brick. It's a little softer as a texture. I think it will blend a little better with the obsidian. I mean, I'm probably going to cover this anyway, but it looks kind of strange at the moment. I've got a ton of trapdoors as well, so this is how we do. We could probably actually use these to walk around until we're ready to go on to the next layer. That. Yeah, placing these down, and when you open them up, zombie pigmen will be standing on here and they will try and step off. Even if they're over here, they'll think that this is a valid path to travel. So I'm going to put these in, and I think I'm going to try and replace the oh no, the wood with stone brick, and maybe do another layer. Okay, I did all the trapdoors, and I decided to just take the planks out. It gives it kind of a less square feel to it, if that makes sense. So I guess we can light the portals now, and then we can move up to the next level. I am very slightly worried about lag, but not a huge deal. I also wonder. I nearly set myself on fire there. See that? I don't think I can. I don't want to go through the nether, so I'm going to have to open these as I go as well. It should be interesting. There's probably an easy technique to it, and I'll probably work it out better as I go on. Let's see. Open these. Very good. It's going to be noisy. I can already tell this. Those all done. Don't want to miss any. So yeah, this is quite a lot of portals for quite a small amount of obsidian. Guys, shh, shh, shh. I hear a pigman. Where is he? There he is. Is he going to walk off? Where'd he go? Yes! 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 What does he give us? Yes! It works! Oh, I was kind of worried. I was kind of worried that it would not work. It's a pretty cool experience. I decided to just take the wood out, and that way, you know, it's unadorned, pure black and purple. Black and purple do go well together. And then the rest is just up to, you know, when I decorate it, I can choose to fill those gaps later. The wood in the center of the structure isn't visible anyway because it's completely surrounded by obsidian. It's just a placeholder, so I'll keep using that. It's going to get harder and harder to get up and down this thing, and items have a chance of, including me, a chance of going through the nether, which I don't want. It could be very interesting, this. I'm going to keep at this for a little bit, but good to know that the very basic principle of it still works. Alright guys, well, I've done 4 layers of the farm. You can begin to see sort of how it looks. I've left the placeholder blocks in the top there because I have not even scratched, well, I think I've used about a third of my obsidian. It looks like it's going to be a little taller than I was anticipating, but that's fine. I think the more portals, the better. If you look, we already have 7 gold nuggets, 2 more, and we've got an ingot. And that's just while we were building it. So my big question really with this is, they were spawning fairly regularly. One more to go. Spawning fairly regularly while I was building up there, but I don't know what the range is on these portals. I don't know how far away I can be. My sort of thinking was it would be an automatic farm and I could be working away at the fess on the tower in the middle here, and that they would continue to drop their goodies without me having to sort of AFK here or something. However, I don't really know, so I guess I'm gonna need it anyway. I don't need a huge amount of gold, so it doesn't have to be an immensely fruitful farm, but we will see. I will eventually finish adding all those layers. I'm going to use all the obsidian I have to make it nice and at least give us a little bit of gold from it. But today I want to try and get some of the redstone done as well. More and more I'm liking this idea of having a tiny bridge sort of thing running over here, and then having that as a connection point to this farm for a minecart to travel along. So I'm gonna give that a bit of thought, and I'm gonna go get some rail track and sort out the underside of this thing. So I'll be right back. Alright everybody, so I've got a question I want answered. Down here, I've cleared out a little bit of space, and I've got one of these hopper minecarts running around. You can see, you can just about look in the inventory as he zooms past. So it has an inventory, and it's able to scoop items up if it comes across them, and it should be able to pick those up. Hang on, where is it? So if we drop it here, it should be able to pick that up. There we go, picked it up. My question is, do I need to have... can I have a gap between the carts, like I have here, or do I have to have every single block covered? So let me just make a note. That's where the track is. I just want, because a player can pick up things from a block away. So my question is, if there's a minecart there, he can definitely pick things up that are on that block there. Can he pick it up if it is on the middle block there? Ah, damn it. Okay. So he can't, which is unfortunate. That means we have to put a little bit more work in it, well, put more rail down. I was kind of hoping we could just have it like this, but I guess I'm going to have to rethink this then. See about breaking that. Okay, right, I'll set that up then. On a side note, we now have enough nuggets for our first gold ingot. Oh yeah, I think I got this from just shooting normal pigmen. Gold ingots! Woo! Alright, well, that's done. That was quite expensive. I think that's about half a stack of powered rail and about 3 stacks of 2 or 3 stacks of rail. But oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. It seems to be doing the trick. That's just bouncing backwards and forwards at the moment. It's not a hopper minecart, which is why it hasn't picked that rotten flesh up. I got 2 more ingots while building this. If I made it a hopper minecart, it should be working fine though. So yeah, that seems to be going okay. I have noticed, I have seen the occasional pigman up there just stood there. One thing I do know about this the spawning behavior for portals is that they are exempt from the standard... What's that sheep doing there? Exempt from the standard... If I knock him, he's going to hit... Yeah, I thought that might happen. I should have left him. Anyway, they're... Oh, I jumped. Oh no! they're exempt from the normal spawning rules, which means that it doesn't really matter if, I mean, we lose out on his gold if he stays up there, but he won't stop other pigmen from spawning by hanging around up there. I did have a baby zombie pigman come down the ladder as well, but I don't think I was recording, unless you saw the clip, in which case I was. Very good, yes. So the rail seems to be working. He just about makes it through. Yeah, so that was a little bit more expensive than I thought, but oh well, it'll do the trick. It's nice and hidden anyway. Right, I'm going to have to think about what to do next. 1 second. No! Well guys, it looks like we are pretty much out of time. I could probably make the episode a little bit longer, but my time is quite stretched at the moment. The new Accidental Games website has come out. Very excited about that. www.accidentalgames.com if you want to check it out. We will be officially sort of announcing it in an Accidental Let's Play, hopefully this week. But yes, I'm a bit... don't have much time to do things at the moment, so it's still sort of about 20 minutes, so there you go. But I also stopped because I'd like some feedback in many ways, like do you think a bridge is going to look weird? I was sort of thinking about maybe making it look like a sheltered walkway from below, so that you sort of have maybe sort of arches with lamps or something, and then the minecart runs over the top. Do you think that it should spiral round and then go over, or do you think that it should you can make it zigzag up the back out of sight and then go over? Any suggestions for decorating the portals? Because it looks cool but kind of out of place in the jungle. So thoughts are appreciated, and I will see you all in the next episode. So thanks very much for watching. And I'll see you all next time. I said that already. I'm getting bad at these. Usually I'm bad at sort of saying goodbye when it's me and Crazy Man, but now it's just me and I'm doing it. Oh dear. He's still running, that's good. Alright, bye.